gosh. I have been trying. This is what I've been trying to do. So hello everybody. Yes, it's me. To only do 2 hours every single day of work. Okay. And really putting that 2 hours into doing something. Like right now it's creating the booklets. And let me just show you one of the booklets that I'm creating right now. So I'm using Canva. And this is the booklet for September. So this is for part of my fall series. And so every day I've been, well, it hasn't been every day, that's a lie. So practically every day. Last couple of days I kind of slacked off. But what I've been doing is creating this booklet. There you go. So hopefully you guys can see it. So anyways, I am only up to 5 days. So I'm only on day 5. Haven't even gotten through the whole week. And that's because the difference in my hair. This is what I've been doing with my hair today. Just been going, kind of like pulling my hair out. So it's taken me an hour and a half to get up to do, I finished from day 3, 4, 5. So to do 3 days, it's taken me an hour and a half. And that's because this booklet that I'm doing is a lot more detail. And I'm adding prayer into this booklet for the month of September. So the month of September is it's called the Firelight and Falling Leaves. And it's a 30-day mystical journey through the threshold of autumn. And it is a journey that I am introducing for people to really get into a prayerful life and start to think about prayer and what prayer is. And then bringing in, of course, journaling with it. And that's part of this journey. And setting up an altar and affirmations. Now, I have something for every single day. And I know that might seem like a lot. As I giggle away, it might seem like a lot. But what the purpose is, because I know like today's the new moon. So today I'm recording this on July 24th. It's a gateway. It's stepping into this new gateway. It's stepping into this new portal. We have such beautiful energy, but yet challenging energy working with us right now to get us to a place where when the craziest of crazy of crazy of crazy really starts in the fall, we're ready. And doing this workbook is even enhancing you for this readiness. This is really working on that sacred space, your affirmation, your prayer prompts, even doing tea rituals and bringing in a ritual of, making yourself a cup of tea and setting up some sacred time for yourself so that you can journey, so that you can flow and not get caught up in the loudness and the chaos of the world around you. So today has been a day of really working on this, and I've taken time out to record to share with you what I'm doing and what it means to be doing these workbooks, because I am taking time in choosing the design and choosing the little graphics and pictures and everything else. Like every single page is very methodically, for me, taking that methodical time to ensuring that this is what I'm creating for you. Now, I do have the August workbook. We'll go back to the home page here and I'll bring that up for you. And this is the August, which is it's called High August, the harvest. And it is 49 pages. But this one, what I did, it's a little bit different. Of course, you have your welcoming page that I've done. And this one has your outline for each day, but each page, everything is on the one page. And the new one, because I want it to go in more detail, the only thing is I don't have the lunar energy for each day in the September one. I do bring in, because the new moon will be, or the full moon is going to be on August 7th. So I will have that on there. But on this one, I have more of each day. So each day has its page. And I've gone through each of the page, right? And working through each of the page. So this one didn't take, it took me just, took me a while, but I was able to get through it a little bit faster because I had everything situated. And then of course on here you can duplicate. And so when you duplicate that, whatever's here will duplicate under. So it's very easy to keep the same format. And that's the same thing with the August one. But I really enjoy using Canva and creating on here. Now, I know there's new other apps and stuff like that, but the more I use Canva, there's so many different things. This isn't a Canva ad, but there's so many things along here that you can utilize and add and tweak and everything else. So that one is the August one. And the August one is 49 pages. And so it goes through each day. So a little bit different than the September one. But the September one, I did want to add more details to it. And I felt that was important as we're going through September, October, November. Because as we're entering into the fall energy is a lot more intense. And adding in the prayer aspect is a part that wanting to open up for people and making it very simple. Having them, if they feel, who, if you want to write your own prayer, how to get into writing your own prayer, and journaling about it. So really coming into a time where you can have a ritual, make your tea, take that time, read over that day, and taking that 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is. And that's what, the biggest thing is, like, if you're doing these workbooks, is setting that time aside, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is, to really step into the ritual of ceremony and coming into that ritual of ceremony. And in that ritual of ceremony, you are beginning to appreciate oneself, appreciate your own energy, appreciate your intuition. You are carving out this new walkway for yourself. And as you're carving out this new walkway, opening up a threshold of beautiful energies so that you are able to walk more firmly and not get caught up in the anxiety and the mental barrage that's coming down the chute of trying to really have everybody stay in their conformity and stay in their place and not step out. And here is where we want to come into a theme of gratitude and sacred circle and begin to allow for the harvest of ourselves, the harvest of our well-being, and allowing that light to shine and not allowing others to distinguish it. So sorry about that. I hit the table and everything vibrated. So if you're wanting to join me for the August, definitely you can sign up. It's $50. You can sign up, and there's meditations and rituals and everything else. We meet about every second week, and I ask for people to come in and we gather. Whoever gathers, it's recorded, and talk about how's your week going. What is it that you need to tweak? What is it that you would like to share? Has it been a good week? Has it been a bad week? Same with, as we're going into the fall, coming in, having those gathering circles are going to be an important part, because we want to come into the circle. We want to come into that gathering and that sacredness and share the joy in our sacred work. So that I find, and I do have the soul package. So the soul package is the fall and winter, the crone, and a reading, which is the divine feminine reading, all for $500. So you're actually working with me for 6 months. So from September all the way to February. And as we are working together, we're creating this community, and we are activating our hearts and activating the energies in a new way, so that we're creating a more harmonious world for all of us. Yes, yes, we are. And it's the new moon today. So if you're wanting a reading, a 1-card pull, it's $25. So let me know, DM me, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.